are we? What is the issue? Can we go through that? What is the issue with Purdue's defense? What do you worry about?
I worry about guys that are able to get their own shot, can get downhill. Now, I thought they did a good job against Darren Sebron at NC State, especially in the second half. I thought, and he can score. Yeah. That dude can really score. We saw Ron Harper Jr. He went nuts and hasn't had a great year up until that point. But he killed Purdue. Yesterday, Ty Gordon goes for 30. Now, some of these shots were pretty well contested. You gotta understand, and I wouldn't have known this probably had I not had the Nichols game. This dude is doing this to everybody. This dude is killing, and nobody's really talking about him. So I'm gonna give my props to Ty Gordon. He had 20 against Baylor, 26 at Wisconsin, 26 at Oregon State. He's shooting 40% from three and taking 9 a game. Wow. He is a volume dude that is also efficient from three. That does not exist.
That's right.
Normally, if you're a volume dude, you're like, I'm a chucker. I am getting these. Yeah. He's getting them up and making 40% of them. But I would say Matt Painter, we did a post-game interview with him yesterday, and he was not pleased. The attention to detail with their scouting report, not good enough. You know, I could hear him and we did the game from Chicago, so it was through the TV. I could hear him yelling at guys when they were defending on his end in the first half that this dude, he's going to shoot it. And the guys were going under. And I know for a fact that was not on the scout. You cannot go under. This dude is coming off ball screens to shoot it. And their sense of urgency to defend him, their attention to detail, I would say scouting report-wise, it is not good enough. So I think that is an issue. I also kind of felt like after watching the Rutgers and the NC State game, up until the last, let's say, 8 minutes of the NC State game, I didn't feel like they imposed their will defensively at all on NC State. And when you look at good teams in college basketball, yeah, they're going to be good offensively. They're going to have guys that can go make plays. They're going to dictate the way that you play. You are the person that is saying, this is how you're going to have to score on us. We are going to dictate this. And for the first, I would say 32 minutes of that game, they kind of just were out there. NC State could get easy catches. They could kind of do whatever they want. You want to come off the ball screen, fine. You know, if I'm guarding the ball and a pick and roll comes, I'll get over, but I'm kind of going to get over on my, not terms, but I'll get over, but I'm going to need that help guy on the backside. And then NC State was coming off, and they're just throwing it across the court, wide open three. Whereas in the last 8 minutes, man, you're not coming off this. If we're going to keep you to the right side and down it, you're not coming off the ball screen. Or if you are going to come off, I'm getting over the top. The big can get back. Now the help side guy can get back. It's a totally different way of playing. And I think at times they've been just content to outscore you. Yeah. They've been just lax. And I think that when you're talking about wanting to be a top 2 or 3 team in the country, a 1 seed, that's not how you should defend. You bring the fact that we're going to impose our will on you defensively. We're going to do that. And at times I don't think they've done that. And they definitely didn't do it against Nichols.
Well, how many individually, Rob? We know Jaden Ivey has the potential to be a game changer defensively. He is at times.
On the ball, he's fine. I think it's off the ball. He can get lost.
Who else on that team is even?
I mean, Eric Hunter is a good defender and has been for a long time. And that's where I think, in yesterday's situation, if you put him in the game, he's got to be a guy that's like, my role has changed some. Isaiah Thompson starting. I am shutting the water off on Ty Gordon. Like this is how I can come in and impact the game. And honestly, nobody was able to shut the water. This dude was killing. Yeah. I mean, Ethan Morton, I thought he was great on Sebron in the NC State game. I thought he did a good job on Ron Harper Jr., even though Harper made shots. Right. He made him make tough contested ones. I like Ethan Morton. I think he's a good defender and a willing defender, understands the scouting report. Trevion Williams is
he's gotten better. He has
gotten better. And they can switch 5 ways now, and he can guard on the perimeter better. But even yesterday, Raji Lyon kind of got whatever he wanted as a career day as 20. Edie is huge rim protector, but he's not going to be out there. He's got to play drop coverage. Right. He can't be out there probably. You're not switching 5 ways with him, that's for sure. Brandon Newman has the tools, but I think off the ball as well, he gets lost. Defensively, they have a lot to work on.
And that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
And that, you know what? There's some beauty in that. You're this good and you have this much room to improve defensively.
But are you encouraging? Like if I'm Matt Painter now, I'm spending 90% of my time in practice right now for the foreseeable future on defense. Because if you can become
we did that. Like it was like 80-20, 70-30.
Yep.
It was all defense. And he's really, I think, morphed into a more offensive coach. And that's totally fine. I love watching him on offense. They run stuff that's so good.
It's way better. No,
they're 102 points.
Yes.
Like that's not a problem. They do need to defend better though. There's no doubt.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I think they can certainly be a Final Four team, maybe even a national title team this year.
Totally.
But I think they got to take more pride in their defense. And I think it starts to me with Jaden Ivey because he's got the potential to lock anybody down, Rob. Yeah. Whether it's Ty Gordon, whatever wing, whatever point guard there is out there, if you challenged Jaden Ivey and said, hey, listen, you want to be a lottery pick, you want to win the whole damn thing here, that's your guy. Go get him. Go get him. He should be able to with most guys.
He should. I think it's still hard for him off the ball. And if he's got to be playing off the ball, he can, whether it's ball watching or just gets kind of locked into the ball, whatever. It's a problem.